I made it so that these speedrunners have permanent mining fatigue. This is a big problem for them, since they are playing in my custom world speedrunning tournament, and only the fastest runners will advance. So, if breaking blocks is off the table, how can the speedrunners even beat the game? Turns out, there's a few ways to make progress that don't involve mining, that being collecting loot from chests and blowing up blocks with TNT. And luckily for the runners, this seed has a desert temple, which contains both of these. So now that that's out of the way, it's time to figure out how to get into the desert temple.
Okay, we have mining fatigue 3. So how are we getting into this temple?
Oh, we're kidding.
When the runners try to climb the temple, they find a layer of slabs preventing them from reaching the top entrance. They will need to hit a Neo to enter through the front entrance, which is barely any trouble for these seasoned speedrunners.
Oh, wow. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot.
I think we have enough TNT. I'm not sure though.
I get it now.
With breaking blocks being out of the question, the runners will need to rely on the explosions from TNT to gather resources, but constructing a nether portal is a whole different beast. Anyone who goes for the normal portal build setup will lose time to needing to remove blocks from the inside of the portal with TNT. If the runners don't want to lose any time, they will need to optimize their portals. There is a setup which is faster than the meta portal build and doesn't place any blocks in the inside of the portal. This setup is risky though, since if you miss time grabbing the lava, you will end up flooding the lava pool. So luckily, there's a third option, and it all goes back to TNT, which actually has one more special property that will come in handy here. TNT is one of the few blocks that can break in a single tick, regardless of what tool is used, even if the player has mining fatigue. So by changing this one block in the portal build, the runners can complete their portal as they would in any other speedrun. This tech is so good that top runners have been using it well before the start of my tourney.
Oh my god, I'm a genius.
I'm so smart.
Woraufhin, du bist raus. Nein!
This is gonna be such a weird seed, dude. It's cool though. Fort there, Bastion there.
I love this. This is so fun. That's exactly my seed to win. I gotta lock in.
This is a fun seed. This is a fun seed once I figured out that I'm just like you're not supposed to have tools.
What is this bastion? Is this please be bridge? I think it's bridge, no?
Since the bastion is mostly buried, the runners can only narrow it down to one of 3 bastion types. But if they pay attention to some specific details, they can figure out which one it is instantly. Housing, stables, and bridge bastions can all generate this rampart, but the position of the chest is different depending on which bastion type it is. This chest generated on the left, which only occurs in stables bastions. The sooner the runners figure this out, the faster they can start to rout the bastion.
Yo. Yo. I didn't think about this. I didn't think about that.
We're good. I guess I should be using this TNT. Actually. Oh yeah, how do I do this? Okay, this is... That's not gonna like that, is it? Okay, that would be really bad. Just do this, I don't know. Oh my god! I'm so stupid.
I don't know, I'm just
Oh
saying.
my god, look at Aquacord. He has his pigs in TNT, because then he can break them instantly. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's really smart.
That's tech.
I will say Aquaport is also in a crater. He kind of destroyed this gap.
Oh, yo, Aquacord became Oppenheimer in the Bastion. Oh, Jacko's suffocating his pigs, but then he can't save them because they're just gonna die. He can't mine the gravel.
So
Enough explosives. I haven't. 18 obsidian. Yeah, not enough.
So they're going to have to find more obby in this
Oh,
bastion.
he's
Jacko is just fully
nuking it.
destroying the bastion. He's
Not
boxing
realizing that
himself
he can't get him. He can't
Poor
get out.
Jacko. After this round, only the top 20 players will move on, so runners with low points are more open to taking risks to get them ahead, while players with higher points are more comfortable with playing for consistency.
What is that?
Dealing with the blaze spawners becomes a lot more difficult without being able to break blocks, but having all the TNT to clear out the spawner makes it not as bad. I would argue that the worst part of this blaze split isn't the inability to mine blocks, but instead the blaze combat. See, mining speed isn't the only thing that mining fatigue affects, as it also reduces attack cooldown to 70% of what it is normally. This might not seem that bad, but these speedrunners have hundreds of hours of muscle memory with the correct timing, and it's very apparent when you see players missing out on blaze kills.
Oh!
On the way to the stronghold, there is one player who has taken a commanding lead, and it's the previous winner of GradientGauntlet. Mr. Budgie is the first one to make it to second portal chords and enter the stronghold.
I planned that out so carefully.
They're all
about
pretty
even, no?
even.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mr. Budgie's in the What?
What?
Oh my
Oh my
goodness,
God.
you just like don't look at someone for like 10 minutes.
It's gonna be top right. It's gonna be top right.
Yep. Yeah. This lead is really good for him, and Mr. Budgie is one of the players on a low amount of points, so he desperately needs a good placement to keep his tournament life afloat. The portal room is hidden behind a few walls, but it's nothing that a bit of TNT can't take care of, and after death resetting, all he has to do to get first place is hit the 0 cycle. Okay, Mr. Budgie will be, I think, pretty guaranteed to be one of like the top 2 times.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I failed a 6-bed 0. I lose. What?
Mr. Budgie was so close to greatness. If he had hit the 0 cycle, he would be in a much better position going into later rounds. But without those points, he will instead be knocked out of the top 20 and eliminated. This was pretty heartbreaking to watch live. Mr. Budgie was so far ahead of the competition that it would be another minute before we see our first completion. Kara is able to hit the 0 cycle and take first place. He was also a player who had really low points, so this placement will be able to keep him afloat going into the next round. Retropog is the next to complete the seed. He reset the world at 3 minutes, so the fact that he was able to get second is mighty impressive. Aquacord, Chris XD, and Automat are able to round out the top 5, and are the first to cement themselves into the top 20. And as the rest of the completions roll in, the runners prepare for Seed 5. A Upon loading into Seed 5, the runners quickly spot a very strange shipwreck, and depending on how much MCSR content you watch, you might recognize that I wasn't the one who built it. Around a year ago, my friend Andronicus had a series where he would get speedrunners to build structures from memory. A few months before the tourney, I was able to convince him to send me the world files from those recordings, so I could put the structures into this gauntlet.
Oh, this is a funny reference.
When the speedrunners try looting the chests, they notice something is fishy. I renamed a few items, making it impossible to fast loot the chest, which confused almost everyone.
Maybe we need that for something, I don't know. Oh my god, it's all...
You
Motherfucker. 5, that's 8.
What in the hell is that? Mam 8, ja pierdzielę.
Oh. Negative 9. Okay, 69, 16.
Wait, I just have an advantage for this, right? Because I know, like, if this gets one of the bastions, then it's just I know it, you know? Let's take a look at this bastion, bro. Oh, is it not just beautiful? I have to go all the way over. Oh, they're gonna die speed bridging. Ah, my god, oh my god. Oh, there goes my tournament.
Like, what is this? Dude, they like... This is one of the bastions from like the Andronicus video where they rebuilt bastions. This is funny.
This is a bastion from another Andronicus build structures from memory video. Automat, Beef Salad, and Chloe all helped build this bastion. And now, they have to conquer it.
Dude, they really made it, like... Oh my god.
Is that the bastion we built? Oh my god, it is. What is this bastion? It looks like everything's just like slightly off about it. Bastion from Timu. Yeah, it's the whole Glen. What is this? No, how did we mess it up this badly though?
Okay, let me think about it.
I know what I'm doing. This is this. Yep. I'm gonna do that. To aggro those, we're gonna do this. Aggro here. There we go. Oh my god.
I wanted to leave this bastion unchanged, but the builders decided to make the floor of the triple rampart 1 block thick, and that's no good for a trading hole. So, I reinforced it, and a few other spots where I could envision someone making their trading hole. This wasn't a problem for most runners, except for poor Rannick. He had to make a backup hole after his pigs weren't behaving, and went for an area I hadn't reinforced, causing them to fall to the bottom of the bastion.
Fairness, what? Fairness? Secret message.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. Oh, let's pick up all our junk. Hi.
After the bastion, everyone starts to make their way to the fort, except for a select few players. See, in the overworld, when I renamed every piece of iron, I named one to a set of coordinates. These players decided to take a risk and go to these chords, and were rewarded with extra pearls, a shiny apple, and looting 2 pants.
Oh, wait. This was so useless. Oh, wait, it's looting.
I really thought more runners would have paid attention to the renamed iron, but 90% of them skipped over it, similar to how 90% of my viewers skip over the subscribe button. If you've made it this far into the video, odds are you're probably enjoying it, and subscribing will make sure that you don't miss the next one. Plus, it also really helps me out. Thank you.
Not much, man. Jawa! No way!
As the rest of the runners begin to finish the seed, the top 10 begins to cement itself. While some runners like Rannick were already pretty comfortably in the top 10, we can see other runners such as Tukara clutch up and manage to secure enough points to advance. Unfortunately, this means the road ends here for everyone who hasn't reached the top 10. The past 2 seeds, I have tested the runners' creativity and ability to adapt to scenarios they could have never possibly imagined. But for the last seed before the finals, I will be testing their patience. I have crafted up the most annoying and diabolical custom world I can think of, and the best part? The runners have seen it before. The runners spawn atop a mountain, and are able to quickly see their iron source, a jungle temple. This seed is identical to one I used twice in the original GradientGauntlet tournament. In the first jungle temple seed, activating these levers would cause the runners to fall to their death. But in this jungle temple, the exact same thing happens. I don't know what you expected.
I beg that that tree is made of slabs.
Oh, I'm not that mean. Aquacord fell for the trap. And survived, because he landed on honey. But he will have to reset if he wants to make it out. Yeah, that is a reset from Aquacord. Yeah, Jacko just fell. He's going to have to reset as well.
Rannick reset too.
Everyone is resetting.
Tukara has not
I think
reset.
Automat might have reset as well. That is a different timer for him. Tukara definitely in the lead right now. Where's Retropod?
In the lead.
I don't know, where is Retropod, bro?
Is he dug into the chest area here, and I don't think there was a chest.
There is no chest.
So he just got scammed. And now he has to punch cobblestone to get out of the hole that he put himself in.
Yep, that's right.
Tukara in the clear lead here. This is somebody that needs the win. This is a middle-of-the-pack runner who needs this win in order to qualify.
The last time they played this seed, the runners had to deal with not having a boat or an iron pickaxe. But this time, they don't even get to have full tools.
Oh my god. This seed seems like it's kind of destroying people so far.
Yeah. This is like,
I mean,
this is an unplayable seed, I will say.
The only exception to that being Tukara, who has just had no trouble at all with this.
So also, is 20-minute time limit correct for this seed?
Yeah, 20-minute time limit is correct. The overworld is brutal, but they'll see about the nether when they get in. The runners enter the nether to see a stables bastion. In the seed notes, I mentioned there was a lodestone compass in a nearby ruined portal chest. This chest may look harmless, but inside is an item that can ruin your speedrun. It may not seem obvious, but let this be a reminder that in GradientGauntlet, you can never get complacent, you can never autopilot, and you must always stay on your toes. Tukara sees the gold boots of Giganoob, doesn't put them on. Probably very
Gold.
thankful for that. I really hope someone accidentally
God.
puts on the gold boots of Giganoob.
It has a double chest in a different spot from where it normally is, and that's it.
Yes.
Oh my god, Automat put on the gold boots of Giganoob.
Blind here. Me.
Okay. Oh, whoops. I didn't see the name. Oh my god, okay, whatever.
Why did my game stop working? Hello?
Chris put him on! He can only move by jumping. Gold boots of Giganoob, Curse of Binding.
You could break them. Is there a world where it's like meta to set yourself on fire to break the gold boots of Giganoob?
No, at that point you just have to death reset, I feel like.
Oh, true. Yeah, you can just death reset. That's way easier than what I was saying. Tukara has kind of been dominant in this.
Yeah,
one.
Tukara's just
rolled
shredding
by-
this seed.
Everybody's putting on these boots.
Did Rannick
Apparently,
put them
Jacko
on?
also
Oh my
put on the
goodness.
boots. Rannick put on the boots.
Need to
Oakshay
pull
put
up
on the boots.
Jacko's stream.
Chris, Jacko, have we seen a runner other than Tukara that hasn't put on these boots?
Will he put them on? He knows. He
read the
knows.
boots.
He knows. He knows not to put the gold boots of Giganoob on. You wanna know what's really funny?
He's gonna use them as a distraction.
No, what's really hilarious is that if you give the gold boots of Giganoob to a piglin, they're just soft locked. They're frozen in place. They can't do anything.
That's actually crazy.
It's so funny. Yo, the fact that Jacko's able to do this route is just so incredible. Like, this is crazy, bro.
Wait,
like
he's
top
about to
level
die.
clip farm. Yo,
Oh,
Jacko,
he's-
did he punch a pig?
God.
Oh my
He's on the
god.
brink. He's on the brink, though.
Just normal. Okay. This is beautiful, they're stuck.
Oh look, Chikara found some kind of crater or something.
Oh, the return of the orbital strike cannon.
Someone orbital strike cannons the blind cords.
Yeah.
I see it!
I see the portal room.
I think it's awesome that we saw Tukara actually throwing an eye.
Will we see a 0 from Tukara?
I have a feeling there's going to be some tomfoolery.
Let's see what it looks like.
Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I'm guessing this is bad. What?
Yo,
The fact
Tukara
that
played
you,
the
like-
seed so well. Like, oh
Yeah,
my
this
goodness.
is insane.
It's time to see who will make the final 4. As the scores are tallied up, there is a clear first placer. Aquacord, with 23 points, has guaranteed his spot in the finale. As for second place, there is a 3-way tie. Rannick, Akshay, and Tukara have tied for second place and have secured their spots in the finale. This tourney started with 100 participants. Only 4 remain. Only 1 will win. Thank you for watching. This is part 2 of my Gradient Gauntlet 2 Custom World Tourney. If you enjoyed, be sure to hype the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.